Peter.
Hi, Leslie.
Thank you for joining me today.
You are welcome.
You're a longtime participant in some of my business growth programs.
Yes.
And I'm really curious, can you remember at all what it was like back then, before, for you in business?
Yeah, so I have no experience starting my own business at all. This was all really new for me, and I was really nervous about everything, actually. I think pretty much start to finish, I had a lot of stuck places, but I knew that I really wanted to share this gift that I have with people and to be able to work with folks.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of preconceived notions about what my business was supposed to look like and how things were supposed to work, with zero actual information about that specifically.
Wow.
So,
okay.
So I kind of didn't know where I was going. I knew that I wanted to start, but I just didn't have the direction.
Yeah. I know you do change work. Lots of people do change work. What's the Peter Touchard stamp?
Sure.
On change work with your clients?
A lot of the way that I really enjoy working with people is folks will come in and work with me on issues that they've had stuck for a really long time.
Yeah.
And through our work together, we'll discover what it is exactly, this invisible almost scaffolding that's sort of holding this experience in place. And we work together using, the various techniques that I've got to find out what it is that's been excluded, what's been missing, what they haven't been seeing and haven't been feeling, and bring that into the healing process. And it's something that we do together.
In that context, in terms of being motivated to do a business growth program, it sounds like it's really important that you figure out how to make money doing it so that you can give this to the world.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I think this is sort of common for people who are doing something that's a little atypical, something that's kind of hard to fit into a box, that maybe falls into the general healing modality kind of work. This weirdness about charging or how to charge or how to make money with this.
Yeah.
That's something I didn't really have a frame with before we started working together.
Oh, okay.
And now I feel like I've got a really good sense of how to do that and how to work in integrity, in alignment with who I am, to be able to provide this awesome experience and shift for people and feel good about charging money for it.
Excellent. So your impression is that one of the things you got out of working with me is like,
oh yeah,
maybe it's okay to make money when you're doing healing work.
Yes,
maybe it's not entirely unethical.
Yes, definitely. Clearing up a lot of my issues around money has been a big part of our work together, for sure.
Great. So, having done these programs for a little while, what's one concrete thing that you can say, that's different as a result of doing these programs with me?
Well, first, I actually have a business. And people actually do come and work with me.
I'm so proud of my clients.
And this was something that seemed like an impossible feat when I first started. I knew that I had the skill set and the tools.
Tons of skills.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was really hard to feel good about stepping outside of my little comfortable shell and inviting people to come join me and work together. We've had this email that I've supposed to have been sent for like the longest time, and how to actually reach out to people and talk to them. So this has been a huge shift for me. I can actually talk with people about the work that I'm doing, invite them to come work with me, and they will show up and they will actually pay me for it.
Yeah, and the biggest difference I've personally seen, and I hope this feels true to you, is your sense of confidence. Like, I can talk about what I do. It's okay to charge. It's okay if they say yes or no,
and it's
all that stuff.
I think that another big thing is that it's okay to not be perfect and to make mistakes. That was a big one for me.
Actually, kind of required.
You have to be comfortable and actually see every mistake as a learning opportunity.
So having said all that, I'm really curious. People are often on the fence when they think about it. It's a big commitment. It's not, both financially and in terms of time. Yeah. And so what's one question? Someone who's on the fence wants to build a business, struggling a bit, but they're not quite sure whether this is the thing for them. What's a question you'd invite them to think about for themselves in order to decide one way or the other?
I guess the question I'd ask, if it were me in that place, I'd be asking myself is, what kind of an investment am I willing to put into my business? And that for me was a big question. Like, this is something that I was just starting with. I had no real experience when I first started with it. And I knew that it was going to need to invest a little bit of myself and a little bit of my time, my
Mm-hmm.
energy, and obviously my money
Mm-hmm.
to help me help me bloom the business into something that
Right.
existed because it wasn't
Right.
there before.
Right.
So that for me would be, what are you willing to invest in your business?
Right. I'm so glad you said yes.
I am too. I agree too.
Thank you.
Definitely, yeah.
Thank you.